What's going on, guys? It's STG. Thought I'd do a little pickup video, but first I want to tell you guys I went to the mailbox today, and guess who I got something from? I'll give you a hint. I basically got my channel round in the mail today from Akadaka Stacker. If you guys are new to my channel and don't know who Akadaka Stacker is, I'm going to leave a link in the description. He was very generous to go to the Perth Mint and get a customized channel round based upon my channel logo. And guys, you're not going to believe how good this channel round came out. If you guys want your own channel round created, I'm going to plug the Perth Mint here. You guys can email them, check their website out, see what they got, and there we go. So let's get into it, guys. So the channel round comes in this beautiful presentation box. Gave me a little sticker here, and we have a little information on it. The gold-plated medallion. You could get silver, gold-plated, or gold if you so choose. Really wanted the gold, but you know, funds are tight right now, not working, so. And also Aka's not working, and he basically laid out the money for me. I'm going to be paying him back real soon, and that was very generous of Aka. I really appreciate it. Guys, please try not to flood Aka with requests for channel rounds. He's only one person. He's not working right now. So if you want it, I showed you the website. You could reach out to them, the email address, and you could take it from there. So guys, without further ado, let me show you. Look at that, guys. I don't want to do a face reveal. It's highly reflective, but look at that. Beautiful craftsmanship. Look at that. That was all done by a CNC machine. As Aka mentioned in his Perth Mint video, when this was created, it took about an hour, and it basically presses on the metal. It makes little indentations. It doesn't scrape away at the metal. So that's really amazing. Awesome. Beautiful, beautiful round here. Oh, I just ruined it, Aka. Sorry. The Perth Mint, Australia, 4/9 fine, 1 ounce gold. Just a beautiful logo. I really wanted this background. You guys can customize it, change it to probably pretty much anything you want. And I'm just blown away by this, guys. By both Aka's hospitality and by the Perth Mint's attention to detail. Normally, something like this would take maybe 15 minutes, but this actually took close to an hour. So it's just a beautiful, beautiful round. Really loving that. Awesome quality. Really got my money's worth out of it. So Aka, thank you so much. I really appreciate you doing this for me and sending it out right away. You really did not have to do that, brother. And I'm just very fortunate and grateful that you were able to do this for me. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. It's really heartfelt. All right, guys, before I start tearing up here, let's get on with the video. So guys, I went into the city the other day, and I decided to first hit up Brigandy. Now, Brigandy is hit or miss. I know S2G likes to go there sometimes, and today, well, not today, I should say, when I went there the other day, it was a hit. They were actually pretty friendly to me. Sometimes they're not the friendliest to me, and I dealt with two gentlemen who have seen me there before, and they were actually quite pleasant around me and very nice. So I saw in the display case, I saw a little coin. It was a British coin. It kind of reminded me of a coin that Sim had of a palm tree, I believe it was. I'm not sure exactly what it was. And check it out, guys. Look what I got. I got this little tree here, and I believe it's part of the series. I didn't really do much research on it. And it's a 1 pound coin, proof obviously. I believe it's part of the series that Simbunji had gotten the coin from. So I was like, you know, that's a pretty cool coin. I'm going to get it. And I looked afterwards on eBay, and I think I overpaid a little bit on it, maybe by 10 bucks or so. Not too bad. That goes back to doing your research, guys. Always know the prices of things before you buy them if you can. It was an impulse buy. We've all been there. So I said, what the heck, you know, wasn't too bad. Next up, I went through the RCM Maples. They're all in the package. About a month or so ago, they had well over 50 of them, and now they only had about a dozen left. I said, let me look through them. I know Canadian Silver Seeker had mentioned some key years. I don't remember if this was one of them, but guys, I got this maple from 1994. Check it out. Not a year that you normally see, a little bit of an older coin, and I thought, okay, pretty cool. Paid a little bit more than I normally would because it's probably not a common year. And I also saw in the display case, guys, that they still had it, and I knew they would have it. The coin's been sitting there for a few months, and I bought a couple of them last time I was there. Check it out, guys. I got my Libertad. Beautiful condition. It's like there's some start of some light, very light toning. Not much. Coin looks in amazing condition, guys. Got a really good deal on that. Don't want to say how much. I'm going to leave that for the end. So I basically picked up those 3 coins, and I got a good deal. Altogether, I paid $100 for them, and that's with them giving me a discount. They actually gave me a discount. So I saw an older couple in there. They come in and they're inquiring about some coins they had. They basically had dollar coins. They had Eisenhower's. They had Susan B. Anthony's. They had some fake coins. And I'm basically standing there. I'm like, sir, could I have my coins? Because at this point I had already paid a couple minutes ago. And he's like, oh, I'm so sorry, you know. And he pulls out this little thing, and check it out, guys. They gave me a little pouch. That was really nice of them. They really didn't have to do that, and I really appreciate that. So that was very nice. I got that. Afterwards, I went over to Stacks, and they pretty much didn't have anything I was interested in as far as silver. They did have tons of pre-33 gold, which was very tempting. They don't always have the best prices there. So I decided to pass on that. They had a couple Kookaburra backdates from 2000, 2003, and they were comparing them to Atmex, and the prices were just insane. So I said, no, I'll pass. So I didn't buy anything from them. Then I decided to head down to my guy in Chinatown. Took the train down there, had to get off a little bit early because there were some issues with the trains. And I basically walked through Little Italy. So I'm going to show you guys that little clip. You guys can see a little bit of Little Italy for yourselves. What's going on, guys? I'm in Little Italy, making my way towards Chinatown. About to go to my LCS here. Just thought I'd show you guys a little bit. Little Italy. You guys want to check it out. Got some gelato here. A lot of old school Italian restaurants around here. Alright guys, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that clip of Little Italy. And my LCS was just basically a few blocks away from there, not too far in Chinatown. And I went over to him and I looked through a lot of what he had. He didn't really have too much. A guy came in with some gold bars, and he basically, my guy pulled out his Sigma machine. He has the professional one, the big one, and I'm like, oh wow, he's not playing around. So the guy didn't want to sell him anything, and he was telling the guy who tried to sell him the gold, he's like, yeah, this guy's the man, he's the man, you know. So I was like, all right, you know, I know he's good. He got a lot of variety, always giving me good deals. So I looked around, looked at his silver. He didn't really get any vintage in or anything new too much. And I basically saw this homage coin from the Intaglio Mint. It was the older Libertad, the Onza, which I thought was pretty cool. Not really into that too much. And in the same pile, I happened to notice this, guys. Check it out. So I got another Engelhard bar. So he charged me my usual $30 for vintage. I was able to pick that up, and that's pretty much the only thing I got. Then I left and I went a few stores down. There's a guy who sells watches, and 95% of what he sells are watches probably, but he also has a little section for coins and other little trinkets, I guess you could say, little collectibles and stuff. So he knows about coins, and he basically, a guy was in there next to me. He was looking through some coins, and he started pulling out all the Constitutional Silver, the Mercury dimes, and also some Liberty nickels and Buffalo nickels. And he asked, I said, yeah, I'm here to buy that stuff too. And he's like, oh, do you want it? I'm like, no, you take it. And he's like, are you sure? He's like, yeah, I'm sure, you know, it's fine. I got plenty of this stuff, no problem. So the guy goes out, and I guess he had to get some money for it. So in the meantime, I was looking through his display case, and I said, do you have any Constitutional Silver left? He's like, the guy behind the counter is like, what's Constitutional Silver? You know, he's a bit of an older gentleman, and I've noticed there's like I don't know if you guys are aware. Okay, maybe some of us are a little younger or more familiar in the community of using the term Constitutional Silver, but it's not a term that's commonly used, or it's basically a newer term. A lot of times they'll often refer to it as junk silver or gutter silver, gutter metal, I've heard. So Constitutional is not widely known outside of YouTube, I guess. I don't know who coined the phrase, but it's not a older term that someone of a certain age, let's say, would know that term in general. So just a little FYI. So I was looking, I said, oh yeah, you have those. I said basically anything that's like pre-1964, 90% silver. And he's like, I said, oh, I see some Mercury dimes. So he pulled out some Mercury dimes that the other guy didn't take. And the other guy came back, he paid for that stuff. So I basically bought some Mercury dimes, and I bought some Buffalo nickels from him. Just some common stuff. I think I saw one of the dates was like 1915. Really, not 1915, 1918, I'm sorry. And here with 1927. Various conditions, not the best conditions, but you know, like about $2 a coin. Basically got all this stuff maybe for like $10, and I saw he had some seated Liberty $50. He had a lot more before. I kind of should have bought them a few weeks ago, but I didn't. He still had like 3 left. So I saw this one and I said, okay, I'm gonna buy it. It was like $22. I said, what the heck? So guys, these were made from 1892 until 1915. 90% silver. I'm not sure of the diameter. Looks to me around 27 millimeters, give or take. I could be wrong. Maybe a little smaller than that. It does look a little smaller. And I thought it's a really cool coin to have. This is my first Liberty $50. So that was pretty cool. Really enjoyed picking that up. He had the 1915. He said it was worth a lot, and it was in worse condition. He was charging like, I think it was $75 for that. So then I said, you got any gold? So he starts pulling out these trays, guys. he has all these trays of coins and like little medallions and pins and jewelry and stuff. And in the last tray, finally, he had 4 gold coins. So I look at the coins and I see a British sovereign, maybe an AU condition. I saw a 2.5 Liberty pre-33 gold coin, which had been cleaned. Wasn't interested in that. And there was another coin, guys. I don't remember what it was, but it was also in pretty rough shape. And then, guys, out of the 4, he had this, guys. Check it out. I got a 20 lira from Italy from 1863, guys. I believe it's an AU condition, possibly low-grade BU. It does look a little tarnished. Yes, gold does tarnish. Maybe it is a little dirty. And it basically is of King Emmanuel II. He was originally king of Sicily at the time. During his beginning of his reign, Italy was a divided country into different states, much like the United States, but, you know, not as united, I guess. So it was different states at the time, and basically Italy became united at the end of his reign, and it had been the first time since the 6th century that Italy had been united. So that, you know, this coin is pretty cool. I'm not sure of when they started producing it. I want to say 1857 and I know they stopped in 1927, and they obviously changed who was on the coin. But I think it's a beautiful coin, guys. I got a pretty good deal. Not the best deal. I paid $400 for the coin. I believe it's 0.1867 ounce of gold, and it is 21 millimeters in diameter. So just a really beautiful coin. I was just jonesing to buy some gold. I hadn't bought gold in a really long time, guys. This is my first gold purchase probably in almost 3 months. So I'm very fortunate. I got some funds now to be able to afford this. And I'm going to be picking up a lot more gold. I just purchased some more gold, guys. I purchased a little silver, purchased a little platinum. I know nickel stacking has been pushing for platinum, so I picked up a little bit of that. And I picked up a little, I guess you could say, numismatic coins I'm going to be offering to the community. So guys, stay tuned for that. I know this video is a bit long. I appreciate everyone who has stood till the end to watch it. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and as always, stack that gold.